What's up, guys? Sorry it's been a minute since I've done a video, but I just want to give y'all a quick update. I have a few new builds that are pretty much finished, and I have a few that are 100% finished. So here I just lined up all my crawlers. You've already seen all of these. This one I posted on my Instagram, but I never did a video on it. It's a bit clapped right now. I need to kind of redo the paint a bit, but I kind of redid the cage a bit in the back, and this one is probably my favorite crawler just because of the tires. They're 3D printed off shapeways. You could find them if you just search 164 BF Goodrich crawler tires. It should be pretty easy. But anyways, here's two customer builds I've been working on. These are done, ready to get shipped out. Here's a RAM charger for one of my SEMA sponsors. I just did it for him to kind of pay him back for the wheels that he sent me. And also I'm sending him some exhaust. There's gonna be a few more added to that group right there. But yeah, I mean, spare tire, built cage, sliders, suspension, everything, bumpers. Flex is pretty good. It's pretty heavy, so that in turn makes the suspension pretty soft. It's just, it could probably flex a bit more than this. It's just the fenders don't really allow for it. I cut them out as best as I could, but I really didn't want to mess up this truck because he sent it in to me. And here's one, a customer build for BDG Custom. This is meant to replicate one of his XJs that his dad had a long time ago. And exo cage, suspension, frame rails. One thing I don't like about it is the wheels and tires, but those are what he sent me to use. So yeah, it's not 100% replicated because his has the doors off and the back off, and if I could have cut those out, but if I would have, it would probably bend and warp and it'd just be all messed up. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Next two, we have two diesel trucks. This needs, I'm gonna repaint this, but this is just something I threw together. It was a 1500. I lifted it just a tiny bit, put some 3rd gen wheels on it with some mud tires and exhaust, lift pump, traction bars. Ignore all the stuff in the bed. That's just stuff I threw in there. Toolbox comes out. I had all the cab lights on it, but they came off. But as you can see there, I've got glue on it, all on the roof. That's the main reason I'm gonna repaint this. It originally had a 99 to 01 front end, and I tried my best to do a 03 to 07 front end, which is what some people call cat eye front end. And it's honestly not too good. I think I'm gonna make a GMC front end for it, or have one done for me. But the hood opens, and eventually I'm gonna build a either LB7 or an LLY or an LBZ Duramax motor for it. I mean, it already kind of has like the block and all that. I just need to put like the turbo on and all the plumbing and all that. It needs a hitch, and the bed liner I painted in with like acrylic paint and then kind of scratch it up a bit to give it like that used look. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I showed this truck a while back, but I don't think I've done an update on it in a while. So it's just a 3rd gen short bed. It originally was a long bed that I cut down. Body work on this is pretty good. Probably my best body work I've done. But full exhaust, traction bars, it's a bit messed up. I kind of need to redo the frame. I gloss cleared it, the frame. It's the first time I've done something like that. I got the idea from JW Customs. He does that on a lot of his builds, and I think it really makes it look nice. But here's the highlight of this truck, and that's obviously the motor. Meant to kind of replicate a Whirly Custom Fab compound turbo setup. There you see here, let me get a toothpick or a zip tie here. So right there is the first turbo, there's the second turbo right here, and this black thing is the intake. You can't really see it because it's painted black, but you can kind of see where I wrote it on it a little bit. And then the hood, it originally had hood hinges, but I had to kind of get rid of those in order to make room. But yeah, I kind of messed up the glass on it. I was tinting the windows, and in the process, the masking tape kind of failed, so I got paint on it, and then I tried stripping it, and it just melted the plastic, which is more my fault. It was kind of a stupid decision. I got a few more builds I guess I can show y'all. Here is a 2020 Chevy 2500. The front end and the bed sides are 3D printed. The inside of the bed is out of a Greenlight Chevy 3500 dually. I put the cab lights on and the tow mirrors on. All the rest of the work so far was done by Georgia Boy 83 on Instagram. His name is Scott. But he does really nice work, and I got a really good deal on this. So what happened is you can either get a full 3D printed 2020 or a 3D printed kit where it's the bed sides and the front end, and you put it on an Autoworld Chevy 1500 like this. And as you can see right there, there's a slight difference in the cab on the 1500 and the 2500, and that's kind of right here at the back. On a 1500 it'll angle up, but on the 2500s it just stays level. So Georgia Boy had to do that and kind of level it out. But other than that, most of the work comes in the front end doing the body work. But yeah, he does great work on that. Another build I can show y'all is this Jeep. Crap. So this was originally a YJ, and I lost the front end. Don't ask me how. I still have the hood for it, but the grill is kind of missing. So I had a CJ5 that was all messed up. I completely messed up the body, so I decided to cut that hood off of it and the grill and put it on the YJ body, and now it's a CJ7 because I'm not sure many people know, but CJ7s and YJs have the same tub, so, but yeah, I mean, if you're curious, here's the CJ5 tub that I took the front end off of. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot to mention, on this is a Matchbox crawler that I cut the cage off and made my own. I'm pretty sure it's based off like a Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser. It looks like it, at least to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thinking about doing a farm display to showcase my trucks, and I want to start getting into detailing tractors because I got a humongous collection up there. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I have a few new builds, but I'm not going to be showing those until SEMA. I have the High Country, of course, that's getting lifted right now. I got the wheels in, and I've got a flatbed Chevy, and I've got a 5th gen. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a 5th gen. Only a few people know about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One last thing, this crew cab cat eye, I'm working on the lights right now. The grill, I got the idea once again from JW Customs because he's doing Monster Max. Train horns, 3D printed train horns from 3D scale parts, tow mirrors, and I made it from an extended cab to a crew cab. And one thing that I messed up pretty bad on, and I'm gonna redo it is the bodywork is terrible. The back half is skinnier than the front half. I think it just bent a little, so I'm gonna have to strip the paint in that section there and kind of bend it back out. Somehow get the glue off, probably with a lighter or something, or a blowtorch. But yeah, I got the other half there. That's gonna be a single cab flatbed, and then of course I've got this one and this one, so that'll mean I got 4 trucks of that body style. So I think that'll be pretty awesome. I mean, I could show you guys the high country. No, yeah, I guess I will. Because this one I've already posted anyways. The back half of the suspension is about done. The motors, I changed the color just a tad bit. I decided to go with more of that metallic flake. It needs another coat, and then I need to paint back on the details. Poggers, train horn, axle dump. It needs another coat of all the details there on the bottom, and then the front needs to be done. But yeah, other than that, I mean, there's nothing else to show you. I guess I'll probably be uploading again in the future, like pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. See you in the next video.